Corey. For so long, I prayed that the right person would walk into my life. And when they say that person will come when you least expect it, they weren't lying. I've never met a more loving, thoughtful, caring, driven man in my life. And to try to put down on paper how much I love you seems to be the most intimidating task.
Abs, can you believe the day we have been planning is finally here? I've thought a lot about what I wanted to say and how I wanted to say it. And the simplest way to say it is, you're my everything.
I remember going over to a family dinner after you came over that afternoon and sitting next to Megan and saying, "Did you have that feeling right after you met Ben? Because I think I just did."
I remember when Abby was less than a year old and we were at a family wedding. For some reason, I was holding her and she just didn't want to come out of my arms that night. I'm sure she took a break with Mom a few times, but I can remember her and I dancing almost every song together that night until she finally fell asleep in my arms.
Pulling fast like sand against the tide.
I remember the first time that Corey had met Abby, and oddly enough, my wife and I had met on a dating app. So first call that my wife and I got when meeting Abby was, I could just tell his excitement that he felt. And I knew the love that he felt right away. I remember the phone call I got before the first date, the phone call I got after the night of the first date, and the phone call I got the next morning. So I knew those 3 calls were pretty solid.
Fast forward a few years with the German Shepherd in tow, I got to meet Abby. Abby was quiet and sweet, and I knew Corey was very serious about her because it was clear he was very worried that somehow one of us would either embarrass ourselves or him in front of her. Then I found out she played college golf. And of course, I'm thinking, this will be great. I need a lot of help. She's patiently tried to help me on the course. Unfortunately, this student might be better off taking 2 weeks off and quitting. But one thing that was clear was Abby's love for all of her family and Meg's, which matches very well with Corey. The 2 of you make a great team, but like all great teams, please do me a favor. Remember to celebrate the wins, no matter how little, and learn quickly from the losses.
Your heartbeat.
Oh, wow, you look beautiful. That's amazing.
Abby and I have been friends since 2010 when I was a senior on our high school golf team and Abby was a freshman. I love reflecting back on this time because I gained one of the best friends that I've ever had, and it's the last time that I could beat Abby at golf.
But it's been amazing for my wife and I to tag along these last couple of years with you guys. A couple years ago, we drove up on New Year's Eve, sparely. We called them, FaceTimed them on early in the morning. We were like, didn't have anything to do, picked up in the car, just drove up. It's been a blessing to watch you guys grow. We continue to pray for you guys moving forward and are here for you and love you. If there's ever anything we need, we're here for you guys, and so is everybody in this room.
I look at you every day and pinch myself for how lucky I am to get to call you mine. It didn't take me long to realize that. And so I had to start finding ways to keep myself around you and in your life. Like changing a light bulb without you asking me to do it. Or even canceling plans to spend more time with you. I could spend every day with no one in the world but you and always be my happiest. And to me, that is what finding your person is all about.
From that day on, it seemed that we quickly aligned. Our love for pups and how our next dog will absolutely be a golden retriever, Sunday football, and Saturday, of course, you learning that Masters Week is another holiday, and that The Bachelor should always be watched together, with cutting stems right after.
That's beautiful. Ooh, this is real. Abby received this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Corey received this ring as a sign of love and faithfulness. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. I promise to continue to drink halfway and then leave them around the house for you to find. I know that you love that. I promise to keep reminding you how Howie, the pup star, when they didn't mean to do something, like when Magnolia sticks her head in the garbage, and when Senna jumps on the part of the couch she wasn't supposed to be on. I promise to watch every Formula One race as long as you watch every major golf tournament with me. I will always be your partner in creating the life we want together, to explore new places and new experiences with you. I promise to love you unconditionally and cherish you for all of eternity.
I promise to always treat you with respect and hold our relationship at the top of my list. I promise to follow you down any path that we decide to go and support you in any direction you want to go. I promise to continue building on the foundation we have to be the best we can for each other. I promise that I will simply love you with all my heart.
Please join me in raising our glasses to the newlyweds, Corey and Abby. May your love be as enduring as an August two-a-day in Ames, as deep as the greenside bunker on 16 at PGA West, and as endless as the balls we will all lose at Royal St. Pat's.
So, just want to raise our glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Kadonko, and like Corey always says, don't tempt us with a good time.
I am so excited to see where this life and love takes you both. Everyone, if you could please raise a glass to two of my favorite people, and two people who could not be more perfect for each other. Cheers to friendship, both the kind that brings you true happiness and the kind that brings you a soulmate.